Alright guys, so we got OTG Sports Weekly talking about all the latest sports news. Okay, so we're going straight into the NHL with our master NHL expert, Alex.
So, right now we're in the second round of the NHL playoffs, and big matchup in the East, big time rivalry, Penguins Capitals.
Okay, so we got a little bet going on. So, who do you think's gonna win this series?
The Penguins are up 3-1. They're going to the Capitals' home with ice advantage. I think the Caps are gonna win that game, but the Penguins coming back home. They've been unstoppable at home. I think the Penguins are gonna win the series.
I don't know much about hockey, but I always like a good underdog, so I'm going with the Caps.
And I just got to put this out there. No offense to you Capitals fans, but I do not like the Capitals, so I am very much hoping that they do lose. So we have the Preds Sharks. They have a game tonight, and the Sharks are up 2-1, but they're in Nashville. Who do you think win it?
I'm thinking, so say who's up again?
The Sharks are up 2-1, but they're in Nashville.
I'm going with the Sharks.
I
just got that feeling,
I'm going with the Sharks too. They have been amazing away from home. So they are doing very well. So I think they're going to win this game, and they're going to come home and win it in 5.
All right. So just to let you know, these bets, we have a prize at the end. So say that Alex wins. I am a big Sox fan, and he is a big Cubs fan. So the next show that we do, say that he wins, I have to wear his Cubs jersey the whole time. And if I win, he has to wear my Sox jersey.
Okay, so we have the Stars Blues, the Blues, fortunately beating the Hawks. We're Hawks fans, and so the Blues up 2-1 on home ice.
Yeah.
Who do you think's winning?
I'm thinking the Blues, because if you can beat the Hawks, you can beat anyone.
I have to go with the Stars. Same with the Capitals. I do not like the Blues very much.
Yeah.
So the Stars, you better come back, Stars. I'm counting on you.
Okay, so we got one last matchup.
The Islanders Lightning. So this has been a tough, battled hard. Another pretty well rivaled teams. The Islanders 1, Lightning 2, and they're in New York. Who do you think's winning?
I'm thinking Islanders.
Yeah, I want the Islanders to win too. They got home ice. They don't have home ice advantage, so Lightnings do get the offer of Game 7 win, but I think the Islanders are going to pull it out in the end.
Yeah. All right, so we're moving on from NHL to NBA. So we got the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals. We got the Spurs and the Thunder. The first game, the Spurs blew out the Thunder, but then the second game, the Thunder came back with a nice win. So
it's 1-1, and they're going to OKC, correct?
Correct.
So I think OKC is going to pull that out. If they won one game in the Spurs, if they win all their games at home, they're good.
Yeah. I'm thinking the Spurs because, like I said, they blew them out in the first game. And
they just had a minor setback?
Yeah, and the Spurs have been dominant the whole season. They actually got farther than the Warriors in the home court win streak.
Yes, that is true. Yeah. Okay, what is... I don't follow basketball. I follow hockey. He follows basketball.
Yeah. So the next matchup for the Western Conference is okay, so the next matchup for the Western Conference is the Raptors Heat, if I'm correct.
I think that's right.
Raptors Heat. So the Raptors, so we got it pulled up right here. So it's game 2, and if I remember correctly, the Raptors won game 1.
No, I think you said that Or was it? Maybe it was last.
Checking.
It was last time. But you said that Kyle Lowry had the half-court shot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kyle Lowry had that amazing buzzer beater 3 to win, to force overtime. And then they won in overtime. So
that
the Raptors,
true. They are up 1-0.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
They do play tonight. So.
Yeah, so Kyle Lowry with the
tie. Lowry. Half-court heave. A prayer at the buzzer. Oh! Kyle Lowry! He hits! Overtime in Toronto!
All right. So I just couldn't believe that shot. So I'm going with the Raptors all the way. They got that amazing Game 1 finish. They got that confidence. I'm going with the Raptors.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Heat, so I like the Raptors, and especially with the Game 1 win, that boosts your confidence by a lot.
Yeah.
So I think they got the win.
Yeah. So now let's move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Wait, no.
You did one
Eastern
West
Conference.
and one East.
All right. Okay, so let's go to the Eastern, which is Trailblazers, Trailblazers, Warriors, and Steph Curry is currently still not playing because he has that
ankle or calf?
Torn, sprained ACL sprained ACL. So he will get checked out in
2 weeks.
Get checked out in
Something
about
like
2 weeks. So he is currently not playing, but the Dubs have been on a tremendous roll. They're 2-0, if I'm correct. Yes, 2-0, the Dubs. So I'm thinking...
Yeah, they got the confidence.
I love Dame Dollar and the
Trailblazers.
Yeah, and the Trailblazers. And I'm just thinking the Dubs taking it.
So just to make sure, the Dubs are the Warriors for all those not basketball fans like me, but I do know that.
Yeah.
So they are taking it home currently, but Cleveland, Atlanta.
Yeah.
The Cavs.
So the Cavs are up 2-0. Yeah, 2-0 against the Hawks, and I think that this is going to be a sweep. Get those brooms out, because the Cavs unstoppable. LeBron,
They sweep Detroit too. So I don't want them to sweep them. It's sort of a shame for the losing team, but I would agree that
the Hawks are good, but LeBron, he's just unstoppable. And the Hawks won 4-2 to Boston in that series, and Boston, I wouldn't say is that impressive.
No,
team.
they're 5th seeded. The Hawks are 4th seeded, so not really a huge win. But just a correction on this site, it did say that Miami first game.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. The Raptors actually are not in the lead.
Yeah.
The Heat.
So the Raptors, Kyle Lowry made that half quarter to force overtime, but sadly they did not.
So they didn't make it, which was a big shame because I was really hoping that if you make a half court shot, you got to win the game for them. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm still going with the Raptors.
Yeah, I would still pick them.
Yeah. And so back to Golden State. They had an amazing comeback. The Trailblazers in Game 2, the Trailblazers were up in the 3rd, and then the Dubs just came back in the 4th. We can show that right now.
Lillard on Thompson. A foul. Free throws for Klay Thompson.
How good has Festus Ezeli been on both ends? You talking about a coach going down to the bench in this second half? He's provided rebounds, buckets, blocked shots.
Got a DNP in Game 1 of this series. Monster minutes here. Oh, Draymond Green! Livingston, little turnaround. Oh, right in his wheelhouse.
And this is where the Blazers' effort right now defensively, and stops us saying, get up. The game is not over, but now if you're not going to give them an easy layup, you got to keep playing.
freight train running. The Golden State Warriors. And before we get to the finish line here, how about major props for Festus Ezeli and his 10 minutes in this game. There are others that are going to get the headlines, but Ezeli was big. Steve Kerr.
Really, they just were on a roll. Green, he was monster.
Was that the game where he was making all those threes? Because I think one of the games I watched, he was just totally draining everything he shot.
Yeah. All right, so that's the NBA playoffs, and we still have that bet going on.
You gotta go with Jake Arrieta.
Okay. Woo! Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so Jake Arrieta, he's been completely unstoppable. That blew me away.
Yeah. So just if you haven't seen the no-hitter, we can show that right now.
Is the last hope for Cincinnati, but Arrieta gets him to pop out to the right side. Jason Hayward will put it away, and that's it. It's a no-hitter for Jake Arrieta, the reigning...
Are doing very well. Best in the National League.
And
they beat the Pirates.
Yeah.
Their next best competitor.
Gotta admit, but have you seen those Sox? They have been on a roll. They have been just so dominant. Their team is stacked. They got Rollins, they got Abreu, they got that new amazing pitcher Latos. Quintana just did stupendous. Wait, stupendous, is that a word?
Spectacular?
Spectacular. Yeah. Alright, spectacular pitching.
Chris Sale. They have Chris Sale.
Yeah, they got Todd
Sidearm.
Frazier. Their team is just
loaded.
Stacked. Wow.
They got a bunch of weapons.
Yeah, they
that's
got
for
Melky.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm thinking Cubs, Sox in the
World
game.
Series.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah,
that would be really cool. I can't
Sox
say
take it home. Let's go.
No, Cubs all the way.
Let's go. All right. So
I think that wraps it up.
Yeah. So let's just
Base hit. This.
And we have some new sports news that's just like a little
old.
Yeah, a little extra for you today. So, I was just looking up in the MLB. Some pitcher got hit by a ball.
Yeah,
so the guy
ran right back into the pitcher.
Hit him straight in the head.
Ooh, right in the head?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the guy got carted off. So we can show that right now.
Jose Quintana and Carlos Carrasco. A jarring moment on the 8th pitch of the first inning. Carrasco facing off with Melky Cabrera.
There's a shot. That's got Carrasco. He is down. Wow. Hopefully it did not get him where I think it did, in the face. Oh, mercy.
Absolutely a horrible sight. Well, he is telling the trainer that it looks like he got hit under the left ear. As we can see, he is alert, conscious, and...
It's going to recap everything here. The NBA playoffs with the Golden State, Portland, OKC, and the Spurs, the Cleveland, Atlanta, Miami, Toronto.
Okay, so sorry about that. Just some of my classmates being poopy heads. Alright, so we got one more little extra bite for you guys. So John Lester, the Cubs pitcher, was just pitching, and the ball came straight back at him. He fielded it nicely. He thought that he could just take it out, throw it to first, nice easy out.
But boy, was he wrong.
Yeah, the ball got stuck in his webbing.
In the
so
glove.
then
So
he had to
threw
run
the glove
to
first,
and he threw the glove. It was, oh my God, it was so funny. So we can show that right now. Oh man, boy, is he wrong.
So we have obviously the NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
Golden State 2-0 over Portland.
Yeah.
Thunder Spurs 1-1.
Yeah.
Cleveland Atlanta. Cleveland up 2-0. And Miami Toronto. Miami's up 1-0.
Yeah, but let's go Toronto. Alright. So, and then we got the NHL.
Penguins Capitals. Penguins up 3-1. Predators Sharks. Sharks are up 2-1. Stars Blues. Blues up 2-1. And the Islanders Lightning. Lightning up 2-1.
Yeah, so thank you for watching this segment of OTG Sports Weekly, talking about all the latest sports news from sports.